It hasn't even started yet, I'm already soaking wet. I am collabing with someone I'm really excited to meet today. I just found her channel, she just found mine. We have a very similar message. We're both trying to get the same point across today, I believe. My place is close enough to downtown that I was able to walk here. Kind of, I mean, I'm 15 minutes late. So Swoop invited me up to her helipad. Now we're opening this video up. I'm not sure, there she is. What's up, Swoop? She's doing something that is incredible. She's growing a new channel. She was a big channel. Swoop,
that's a better word. That's a better word.
Tell them what happened, Swoop.
The very short version is I had this channel that I was doing for years. I grew it to about 600,000 subscribers. I got hit by what YouTube told me was an algorithmic anomaly, which was the equivalent of being struck by lightning, which basically eliminated that entire channel, which was really fun. I spent about 1.5 years working on that channel, trying to get it fixed, realized that there's nothing that I could do to fix it, even like YouTube kind of hinted at that as well. So 2 months ago I started my new channel, Swoop.
Yeah.
And here we are.
And it's linked below. But
for
yeah,
anyone who's feeling a lot of pity.
So just know, I mean, check her out. Like I always say, subscribe if you like it, right? We have our own power to be able to break the algorithm, to be able to overcome like some of this stuff. Like when you get unsubscribed from another channel, if you're constantly talking about and shouting out your friends, like that's a good way. That's a good way to get stuff done, and that's what we want you to do. Hashtag Swoop Challenge.
Yes, hit it. I've just been uploading every week on this channel, and the response has been insane. I had no idea that it would grow this fast, and I'm so honored that I've got the Swoop fam now that's just been growing like wildfire, and people are just really supportive. I think even more so than my old channel. It's just the community just feels so much more. Not that you have to because somebody's a woman and like you don't owe it, but at the same time, I don't know.
No, I totally, like, I am so glad you brought this up. Let's get into this conversation. It's so important. It's so important.
Even though you had this on, I was all like, ugh.
We're just walking and Swoop just brought up something that like just changed maybe the entire course of this video. We're gonna get into it later. On the way over here, Swoop and I were talking about something, and she said, so like, who's your main audience on YouTube? I'm like, it's like 85 men, 15 women. And she's like, oh, that's funny, that's what mine is, but the opposite. And then we got into talking about men and women and creators, and like, she hit on some stuff that I care so much about. You might remember I made a video about this, that I'm looking for female creators who are doing this sort of stuff to just follow, because I feel like, why am I not seeing these pop up in my suggested on YouTube? So Swoop started talking about that. Swoop, can you try to crystallize everything that you just said? Like, I don't want you to hold back.
I don't know, I feel like there's a different, unique set of challenges being a female creator. Not to say that there aren't challenges for all creators, but I've definitely noticed in like all the time that I've been doing this, that as a female director, as a female creator, that we're far less likely to get male audience simply because we're female. It's almost like we're instantaneously written off by the male demographic just because we're female, and as though, I don't know, like I don't know what it is, if it's not like relating to the narrative, but the thing is, we all have that human narrative. We're all just like, we're living this life together and doing, you know, the human thing, but it's just, I've noticed it's much more difficult for a female creator to tap into that male audience, and I see so many male creators who are doing the same types of things, the same, you know, style of content, to where it should resonate with those audiences, but they get far more follows and engagement from the male audience. And the thing is, with male creators, I also noticed that females follow the male creators freely and openly a lot, but it just isn't translating the same way back to female creators. So then you're not getting recommended content from female creators, and it's not popping up, so you're not even able to discover them because the algorithm's not going to push that, because it's just
So I mean, I feel like this kind of all goes back to the Swoop challenge. Like, this is something to keep in mind. You know, obviously today I'm collabing with a woman, and that's radical, but if you look at my collabs thus far, I think I've had one other woman on this tour.
Yeah.
So, you know, and I'm not saying like, I'm not saying anything about anything.
No.
Like, these are my friends. Of course I was gonna collab with them. I love all of them. But I just want YouTube to be a place that is much more reflective of what reality really is. Swoop challenge, but not just people just like you.
Yes, exactly.
All right?
Yeah.
Not just people just like you.
Right next to
And
each
this
other.
is the secret to Swoop's magic is like just double.
I don't want different angles either. I want them as close together as possible.
Right. I just feel like we've got an opportunity here, like on YouTube right now, to kind of change this. Like what Swoop was talking about, so 85-15, like men and women, there's just no reason for this, all right? Let's get this thing done. Yeah? What's your channel, man?
J Ross, man. You gotta find
J Ross?
right here.
You gotta,
Yeah.
oh, there it is. I can't really stop thinking about that collab with Swoop. That was awesome. I just care so much about that. And yeah, got another podcast later today. Gonna go home, maybe take a little shower, take a little nap, do a little client work, get out there. Come on. I feel good. I feel like more awake than I felt this entire trip. I'm excited about it. Another podcast, Esprit Devora, super amped. She called me out on this one thing one time on Coffee on the Couch in the comment, and I'm really excited to ask her about it because it has to do with this whole man, woman, like I'm really excited about it. Cool breeze, ocean smell. I'm loving everything right now.
I was like expecting you to be like
20 minutes late.
no, an hour.
An hour?
I was like,
All right.
be like,
I'm like, oh, sick. Look at that. I love that. That's an awesome design.
Look what I'm wearing for you.
Boom.
I think I came in, I don't know what vlog number, but when
Right.
you had about 1,000 subscribers.
Right. Yeah, I mean, that was
at
early.
least 100 vlogs,
That was
right?
very early on.
Going back to your question, your exact question is, what do we do so that it's not 80-20 and men aren't over talking women? It's not adapting and changing the environment. I mean, maybe there's a conversation that could be had regarding that. But I think a more important conversation is building up ourselves and one another so that we feel strong and we feel the confidence to communicate our thoughts. We feel the security that if someone's not going to agree with us, it's still okay for us to speak. Like, it's more about coming from within, and then more women will speak up.
Regardless of gender, we'll just be having conversations.
Yeah. Regardless of who's sitting where on the table and what people are wearing and how much money people have or what they're driving or like
How many subscribers you've got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just speak.
I'm so happy that we're just gonna go shred to dinner right now. Those bearings are way cooler than these bearings.
Because I was severe burnout.
Organic burgers. Got it.
Thank you.
Well, that was my first time ever falling asleep in an Uber. I woke up, I'm like, do I have everything? This is a conversation we need to continue having. There's so many wonderful, fantastic female creators and business people, and just creators and business people in general. You know, let's keep having the conversation. Let's keep doing this thing. Let's get it done, all right? Good night.